Hello there, Critic AL here. While I carry on work on my Aliens video, which is getting ever more convoluted by the day, I still need to cover the other stuff that's going on, unfortunately, and one of those things that is heading our way with grim inevitability is Starfleet Academy. Now, I did do a video on the trailer, but I decided not to release it as it was literally just a rant. I just decided that, might be best to leave that one. So I didn't release it. And then we saw the poster, the 90210 One Tree Hill poster. I was like, oh man, maybe I should do a video on this. But, really, what can I say? We know it's going to be shit. We know this is going to be awful. But then there was an exclusive clip released for some, convention they did, CCXP, whatever that is. And yeah, even though I can't play the whole thing without getting copyright strikes, I have to do a video now. I have to. There's no way out. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's have a look at this garbage. I will be stopping it quite frequently and playing a lot of it without sound, where sound's not needed, just to get through the copyright. But yeah, let's have a look.
Talk to me, number one.
We're not far from the Badlands, Captain. Subspace instability may be creeping in, and we're the first to chart it.
Right, so this is what they want you to see. This is what they've decided is the best part of Starfleet Academy to put forward. This is the first impression they want you to have after the shitty trailer with the soy latte drinking Klingon with his crossed legs. This is Star Trek. This is the 29th century. Now let's just get past that awful delivery.
We're not far from the Badlands, Captain. Subspace instability may be creeping in.
From somebody who cannot act, I'm sorry. She's apparently playing a Klingon Jem'Hadar hybrid. So you see, what they've done is they've taken the two most warlike masculine species in Star Trek, toned them both down. There were no Jem'Hadar women. They certainly couldn't breed with Klingons, as far as we're aware. Now we've got a Klingon Jem'Hadar hybrid, and it's her. And then what we have, what I can, and maybe she's a very nice lady, but what I can only charitably describe as a marshmallow walkover in a science uniform. Do you remember the scene in Voyager where Tuvok has to put a load of cadets that aren't matching up to standards through their paces and they're running through the ship? The only time she's ever run is away from a salad bar. Starfleet used to be about best of the best, fit. They did physical exercise. They were shown doing physical exercises so many times. Even Picard would go rock climbing. He'd do fencing. Worf had Aikido lessons. As mentioned, Tuvok would have people running through the ships. Every ship had a gymnasium. Because Star Trek always understood that to survive in space, you would need to be fit. You couldn't be a fat cunt. The only reason that Scotty was allowed to get fat kind of thing was because Jimmy Doohan got fat. And, he was like a legacy character. He was old by then. But no, this wouldn't cut it. This wouldn't cut it in Starfleet. Starfleet is the best of the best. Humanity in its best ever form. I'm sorry, that's not humanity's best ever form. Also, this is the 29th century. Why the fuck is Holly Hunter wearing a pair of heavy frame glasses? 29th century. This is Discovery. This is after Discovery jumped into the future. This isn't prequel. This is after Discovery jumped into the future. And she's got a pair of glasses like that. Now, obviously, Jim Kirk famously got given a pair of glasses by McCoy because he was allergic to Ryanax, I think it was called. But, back then, when The Search for Spock was written, back in 85, we didn't have laser surgery. Now we do have laser surgery, so it makes no sense for her to be wearing glasses. It's fucking dumb. Anyway, that's my comments on the first 10 seconds of this. Anyway, let's carry on.
These would make an excellent practical study module for the Spatial Harmonics Lab, Captain.
All right. Well, let's not turtle the ship on our first run.
Right, so we've got to talk about the performances here. You were happy with that take, director? Holly Hunter sounds like she's had a stroke.
Well, let's not turtle the ship on our first run.
Just look at it. And just... Why she handed her glasses back to Klingon hybrid woman? What's that expression? This is Star Trek. The fuck is this?
I'm picking up sources of tachyon interference, 100,000 kilometers to port.
Here we have some of that wonderful didactic storytelling that I was saying about. Captain, we have some tachyon interference. And then just in case somebody wasn't paying attention and was on their phone and happens to glance up, we get warning tachyons detected. Bright red letters across the screen.
12 contacts incoming.
Research your sensors. Red alert, ray shields. Target those contacts and take them out. Get to the kids.
Right, so 12 contacts incoming. Red alert, ray shields. Target contacts, take them out. And then she says to the Klingon hybrid woman, get to the kids. And she uses her personal teleporter. So at least I remember the personal teleporters. That's something. Also, this bridge looks like shit. Firing at fast-moving objects using photon torpedoes. What happened to phasers? Also, what the hell's going on with the shields? There don't appear to be any shields. So there's shitty contagion things spreading all over the ship. Pointless spinning direction and horrible CGI robots. Running cadets. Is this our Klingon lad? I don't think this is our Klingon bloke.
This is not a drill! Get to your dorms! Go! Move it!
This is not a drill. Get to your dorms. Go move it. Her acting's... What the fuck? Could we just listen to that again?
This is not a drill! Get to your dorms! Go! Move it!
Okay, right, yeah. I'm trying not to... But she's having to go at all these lot. These two here, who obviously are characters, they're fine, though. The Klingon's shorter than nearly ever... Oh, my God. Look at this. That Jen Bedard, look, she's like 4 foot tall. That is not what I imagine when I might think of a Jen Bedard Klingon hybrid, although you're not able to do it. Right, so there's shit spreading all over the stream. I don't know what all this is. It's not space, obviously. Look, I've got green skin. Green skin, ginger hair. Good look. Must be all right.
Get us out of here.
We've lost helm response. Manual override initiated.
Helm not responding?
It's draining our power, Captain.
Okay, so we get to the next standard, which is we can't do anything. Helm's not responding. Power's being drained. Okay, yeah, I mean, you know, fairly standard. Shields don't seem to be working. They're getting this contagion all over the ship. Then we have a ship that puts itself together out of 4 pieces. Sorry, 3 pieces. Because reasons. Just reasons.
Captain, it's the Venari roll.
It's the Venari ball. Very good. So take some hits from the back like thingies. Now everybody falls out of their seats because of explosions. Of course, taking a kick in. Look at that.
Emergency evasive.
Emergency evasive. He just said the helm's not responding, you dumb bitch.
Helm not responding?
86%
All remaining power to forward shields. Open a channel to Starfleet Command. This is Captain...
Wow, all remaining power to forward shields. Back of the ship's being hit. Evasive manoeuvres. Helm not responding. Kurtzman, you're writing. Brilliant. Message Starfleet Command. Don't message before this. Let them know anything. What was that? Athena. Damage report. Shields at 11%. The shields aren't doing jack shit.
Damage to multiple decks.
So loads of stuff's damaged, including crew quarters. Message to the doctor. The doctor is moving people about manually, even though they have personal transporters. Their emergency holo emitters are damaged. I'm not sure how that means he's still wandering around.
From what I can see, there are multiple
Injuries, both cadet and officers, but no casualties.
From what I can see, there are multiple injuries, both cadets and officers, but no casualties. They are casualties, you fucking moron. You mean no fatalities? Did nobody think about this and look at the writing? The directing sucks. Sensors offline, oscillation detected. Shields offline. Hill particulate breach. Yeah, okay. So there's a hologram transmission. Oh, it's Paul Giamatti.
So many things I didn't get to say when last we met.
29th century people. So many things I didn't get to say when last we met.
Time, with its infinite sense of humor, will always fold upon itself like an origami chicken.
You heard that right. Time will always fold in on itself like an origami chicken. 29th century, origami chicken.
In other words, payback's a bitch.
That is it. In other words, payback's a bitch. I can't. This is like they've had the complaints. Oh, this is just going to be 90210. One Tree Hill, nothing but team relationships and stuff. And they're like, no. We've got action. We've got good, look at this. And this is what they show us. This is what they fucking show us. I don't have any words. I can't. I mean, the only thing I can say is I don't think it can be worse than Section 31. I don't. Section 31 was that bad, but Section 31 was a movie. You know, that is the worst Star Trek movie. I mean, it's the worst piece of Star Trek ever. But this could well be the worst TV series. I mean, this looks worse than Discovery. This really does. Man, well, I'm going to cover it when it comes out. Whether I'll cover all of it, I don't know. Whether it's worth it to the channel or not, I don't know. But I have a morbid curiosity to see how bad it is, so I will be at least tuning in for a bit of it and bring my thoughts to you guys. But, good God. Holographic communication, and he's just walking around the bridge. Wow. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't got anything else. Absolute shite. Complete garbage. Thanks for watching. I've been Critic AL, and I'll be back with another video soon.